Yo, what is good, YouTube? It's your boy DizzleWRLD back with another banger build tutorial for you guys. And in today's video, as you can tell by the title, I'm going to be showing you guys the best Shaquille O'Neal build in NBA 2K21. Obviously, Shaquille is a monster. A lot of people a lot of bigs want to build the players like Shaquille. That's what I'm here to show you guys today. If you guys are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, and if you enjoyed the video at all or find it helpful in any way, be sure to drop a like. Without further ado, let's get right into this build creation. So first things first, obviously we're going to be picking center as a position. Handles does not matter, jersey number does not matter. For me, I'm gonna just put it on 69, you know, for the fun of it. But now for the pie chart, okay? There's a very difficult thing to decide because obviously Shaq was a bully in the paint. He was a bully on the defensive end. So you could, I mean, honestly, you could go max. You could go the pure blue or pure red. Still have a pretty realistic Shaq build. But for this build, we are going to go with the half blue, half red, just because it's the most balanced between slashing, you know, being dominant in the paint on the offensive side of things and defensive side of things. Now for the physical profile, obviously Shaq was a absolute monster. He was just bullying anybody and everybody in the paint. Now personally, I'd probably pick the vertical and strength pie chart because obviously you're big, you want as much vertical as you can to get as much rebounds as you possibly can, and obviously on a big build like this, probably not going to need speed. Or not going to need speed as much as you need vertical, but that's completely up to you. Even if you wanted to pick like the balanced one, I think you could still get a 99 strength with the balanced one, but that's completely up to you. I guess, you know what, for the fun of it, we're just gonna pick the balanced one. I haven't tested this build out yet with the balanced pie chart, but you know, we'll go for it for the fun of it. Okay, so now for the attributes, we're gonna go ahead and max out the close shot, the standing dunk, the post hook for now, and we're gonna leave that at that. We're going to go down to playmaking. We're going to max out the pass accuracy and post moves. And then on the defensive end of things, obviously we're going to max out interior D, block, offensive and defensive rebound. We're going to be maxing out the perimeter D and lateral quickness. We're going to leave the steal. Honestly, there's like not much of a reason to upgrade the steal, to be honest, on a build like this. We are going to take the lateral quickness down as much as we can before we lose that badge. So we're going to take it down to a 48. We're going to see if we can, okay, so we can take the pass accuracy down one as well. To get another extra attribute. Now the last couple badges, or the last couple attributes, whatever you prefer on a Shaq build. Okay, if you want to be more, obviously 23 defensive is insane in this game, especially when you're gonna have, you know, really long arms, you're big in the paint. Hall of Fame defensive, obviously you're gonna be a monster. This game is just like that. Like a build like this is gonna dominate no matter what. So now we're just gonna be throwing the last couple onto the finishing. Obviously you want a driving dunk and a little bit of a driving layup. Shaq obviously wasn't known for driving to the paint and, you know, getting those dunks, but for the fun of it, we're just gonna throw it on. Actually, we're gonna see if we can get any other extra badges as well. So we get a 65 driving dunk. We'll see if we can get any extra like playmaking. So if you want extra playmaking, you can definitely go with that as well. Upgrade your ball handling to a 38 and then throw the last two onto finishing. Obviously, you're not going to be taking a lot of driving layups and driving dunks on a build like this. You're going to be more back to basket type play, but that's completely up to you what you spend those on. I guess for this, we'll just go ahead and keep this as it is to get as much badges as we possibly can. Obviously, you know, how many badges do we have? 51 badges. That's pretty solid. Or no, 51, I'm tripping. 24, 49, so like 61, 62 badges. So not bad at all. Obviously Shaquille O'Neal was 7'1", so we're gonna go 7'1". Now we're going to go max weight, and actually you don't need to go max weight to get 99 strength. You can even just keep it at a 91, and if you have Gatorade and hit 99, you will have a 99 strength, and still have the highest vertical and speed possible. But we're just gonna go ahead and go with 272, so we don't lose any more speed than we need to, because you're still gonna get a 99 strength regardless. So yeah, we're just gonna go with the 272 weight. Obviously Shaq would be as strong as you can possibly get him, but we don't want to lose the extra speed and vertical like I was saying. Now for the wingspan, obviously we're gonna go ahead and max that out. Now you do lose a little bit of strength, but remember, you're just a beast, bro. You got 23 defensive max wingspan. You're gonna be backing people down like it's no problem at all. So yeah, 95.0-inch wingspan, and as you see, we get the takeovers of rim protector, glass cleaner, and post scoring. Now this is like really debatable which one do you go with, because obviously Shaq could be any one of these. Now if you're planning on being more offensive, like or if you're planning on being like more of a scoring option, I definitely recommend like post scoring take. But if you're, you know, just setting screens, playing defense, maybe like rim protector or glass cleaner. But for the fun of it, honestly, Shaq was an absolute demon in the paint on the offensive side. Obviously, he was a demon on the defensive side as well. But just for the fun of it, we're gonna go with post scoring take, so you can shove people on the ground and just absolutely bully people. Now you see we get paint beast shades of Dikembe Mutombo, Clint Capella, and Rudy Gobert. So not horrible comparisons, especially with like, you know, Mutombo and Gobert, really elite defensive players. Obviously they're not as elite as Shaq on the offensive end, but definitely really elite on the defensive end. Now once again, imagine all these stats plus 4, so we're gonna have a 65 driving dunk, 99 standing, 85 post hook, you know, 94 post shot, elite defensive stats. And then the playmaking obviously is pretty solid actually for a build like this. Now for the finishing badges, okay, since we picked post scoring takeover, we're gonna go more of a post scoring, like, you know, build. We're gonna go back down Punisher Hall of Fame, drop stepper Hall of Fame. Now obviously they did nerf hook shots a lot, so that really depends on what you want to do with that. I would maybe go with like contact finisher Hall of Fame, maybe slithery finisher Hall of Fame, maybe like pick and roller bronze, maybe lob city silver, and then you could put the last couple on the like layup badges and stuff like that. So maybe like deep hooks Hall of Fame, even though it's not as good anymore, and then maybe like pro touch inconsistent finisher bronze is probably what I would go with. So yeah. Now for the shooting badge, it's pretty obvious. I mean, there's a couple you could go with, maybe a hot zone hunter if you're going to be taking post hooks, green machine again if you're going to be taking post hooks, but a good one to get open in the post would be slippery off ball. And you know what, Shaq was good at getting open and creating his own space inside the paint, so we're just going to go slippery off ball. Now for the playmaking, we're going to go with quick first step, we're going to go with post spin technician, we're going to go with bailout, and then the last one is completely up to you. Personally, I think I would not want to get ripped, or, you know, I want to be able to fake people out in the post, whatever. I would maybe go with like, you definitely don't need bailout on gold. I'd maybe put on silver and then upgrade all these badges to silver. That's completely up to you. I would personally probably go with bailout silver, dream shake gold, post spin gold, quick first step gold, and then unpluckable on bronze. Again, another badge you could do is needle sweater too. That's a pretty solid badge. I guess that's what we're gonna go with. Now for the defensive end of things, defensive leader is a very solid badge. If you like it or not, you know, that's up to you whether you're going to use it or not. But for me, I love the badge, so I'm going to be putting it on. Then moving truck, obviously Shaq's going to have that on Hall of Fame. Nobody's backing Shaq down. Now for post move lockdown, we're not going to be putting it in Hall of Fame because I feel like silver is actually the best value for the badge. Like, you're not spending those extra 2 attributes or those extra 2 badge caps on a badge that's really almost as good as it is on Hall of Fame when it's on silver. Now we're going to be throwing clamps on a silver as well. In the last couple, we're going to put chase down on bronze, we're going to put rim protector on bronze, we're going to put rebound chaser on Hall of Fame, we're going to put intimidator on Hall of Fame, and then the last badge is completely up to you. Personally, I think like Shaq, obviously he would have brick wall, he would have heart crusher, you know, he would have, you know, a lot of these badges, pogo stick. But in terms of making the build as good as it can be, I would probably say, you know, I mean, if you don't want, well, let's just say you don't want defensive leader, okay? Well, I know a lot of people don't like the badge. We're just gonna put heart crusher onto, we're gonna throw it on the bronze. Then if you're gonna be setting screens, which I'm assuming you are on a build like this, maybe you want to put brick wall on Hall of Fame. But yeah, guys, that has gone to wrap up my best Shaquille O'Neal build in NBA 2K21. If you guys did enjoy this video or found it helpful in any way, shape, or form, please be sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you are new. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next one. It has been your boy Dizzle, and I'm out. Peace.